Yeah, autism, ADHD. I'll give it a go, but then I don't know if I'm loud enough because it seems louder with these things on when I'm talking, with lots of other things. Because I tried these, it's part of my acceptance. Just remembered. It's RCMOS, brain alert. I mean, focus pills. Yes. Water's been in there in the fridge freezer thing. Whole time I was asleep. Not quite a nice look. Got ice bits in it. 9:39, gotta go. Okay. So, I don't know what it, I think it might be an age thing. I mean, because these different types of effects that sensory overwhelm and sensitivity to injustice can have on us. One is meltdown, one is shutdown. Now, I'm proud. People used to say, oh, yeah, you're crazy or whatever, but hey, I mean, if you see all this hardcore injustice on the TV or on the movie or whatever, and it triggers you, well, to me, that just means that you have a conscience, that you're a good person. These other these other people, oh, so what? That's their problem. It's not our problem. It's not our problem that there's in different parts of the world there's still slavery going on today, or it kind of is here, but it's not as bad. Because it's not as bad because yeah, what I'm saying is that it's just some decency that's stopping the government from going to the supermarkets and hiking it the prices so high that all we can do is pay our rent. Pay rent, buy clothes, buy food. If you can, if you get the amount of money you get together, and all you can do is pay your rent, buy clothes, enough clothes to get by, and buy enough food to get by. That's slavery, but people think that they're not slaves because they get paid. You know, back in the Egyptian times and back in all these times throughout human history, the slaves, when they got conquered, all they do is give them food, give them clothes to wear, and give them somewhere to live. Like, okay, you can stay in this room here, or you can stay there, or you know, here's a house that's been built. You can stay in there. So long you can stay in there, and you can have the clothes you have, you can have the food that you eat, so long as you always work for the slave master. So for people that are in situations or in cities or in countries today where that's all they can do, they might think they're not in slavery, but the only thing is they get given enough money to cover those means. And that's it. So it's no different. Oh, guys, God told me that my children will thrive for 1,000 years. That thing there, about the rockets. Well, I used to always have these things happening when I was younger. I have it happen every now and then. When it feels like I'm walking. How do I put it? It feels like I'm walking on Earth because I can physically feel it sometimes, but I'm also like walking in the air, right? And you look down, and then there's my body, right? And then I'm like walking along, and the body is walking along. You guys ever seen like bird's eye view in video games and stuff? It's like that, looking down your character. But that ain't an animation. That's the physical world, and that's your physical body. And you're walking like this. I did that all the time when I was in my teens and early 20s. Now it's only sometimes. But I gotta go now, guys. So when someone gets all agitated about injustice, it does. Like I'm worried about them around them because I want to, But at the same time, I know that they're a great person and they wouldn't want to hurt anyone. And I remember like confronting different men when they were like threatening their partners and stuff. And they wanted to have a go at me because they thought I was trying to get with their partner, but actually no, I was just like, I was either at a party or I was just out and about, and they were going hard out at their partner, and it was just that I wasn't going to sit there and take it. And nowadays, it's it's half the time they go back, and like 1/3 of the time they'll just go back with the partner. Another 1/3 is they'll break up and get back together, and 1/4, and then another quarter, so they'll break up with the guy, but they won't end up working on themselves, and they'll just end up in the same situation with someone else. And then there's a 1/4 situation where they end up being solo for a while. Because I never wanted to end up with them. I just wanted to stand up for them when they're going through what they're going through. Okay, guys, I've got to go to work.